Yeah, when I saw your ad, because you had like no profile picture, no other sales and stuff, I was like,
That looks sus.
But I mean, I've measured the card's length and it should fit perfectly in here, but if they did not give the correct dimensions, even by a couple of millimeters, it might not fit, but we'll see. This is a used car pickup ride-along that I actually filmed back in mid-April, but haven't had a chance to release because life's been kind of crazy recently, and I'm still playing catch-up on YouTube. It's for an RTX 3080, and at the time I picked it up, the graphics card market was a mess. There was lots of talks of tariffs impacting hardware prices, which has a ripple effect into the used market, and AMD had not yet released the RX 9060 XT, nor were there any concrete details on performance or pricing. So there was a pretty big hole in the $300 to $400 segment for worthwhile graphics cards. I just wanted to put that out there so that the rest of the video makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, let's check out the pickup right after this. If you want to support the channel while also getting something in return, check out my merch store. I spent a lot of time working with artists to bring these ideas to life. I've had people tell me to this day that they didn't know I had merch, so I need to do a better job at promoting it when I can. But that's enough self-promotion for me. Let's get back to it.
I have to manually move things. Can you push my seat back?
Yeah. We are joined today by Melissa, who is used to not riding in this thing anymore. We've been taking the new EV. I don't think you've ridden in this thing ever since we've gotten it, maybe.
Yep.
So, too bad. This is the part pickup ride-along car. So it is what it is.
And why am I coming with you?
So you can protect me in case I get mugged. All right, so the RTX 3080 that we're picking up, I found on OfferUp. The seller, they have no profile picture, no sales, no rating, nothing. It is a completely blank profile with just the graphics card listing for sale, which everyone's got to start somewhere, right? At one point in time, everybody started with 0 rating. So to me, that's like no big deal. We are meeting at the person's home. For me, that's reassurance that they're probably not gonna rip me off, because if you want to rip somebody off, you don't do it by meeting at your house. The listing itself, the RTX 3080, this is the MSI Gaming Trio. It's the 10 gigabyte RTX 3080 card. They originally listed it for $380, but then it was crossed out. It is now $330. On the listing, the seller put that it was used for 6 months and then they upgraded to a 4070, which is kind of interesting. Maybe a lower power consumption play. 6 months of use on a 3080, which is almost 5 years old. I wonder if they're the original owner or not, or if they just owned it for 6 months, but I'll ask them when we're there. The question I ask myself anytime I buy a graphics card for like a certain amount is, what other card can I get for $330? And if you look at like performance wise cards around this range, 6800 XT, 7700 XT, 7800 XT, those cards both online and in my local area, those are easily going for 400 plus. The market's a mess right now. The RTX 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte recently came out. That MSRP is for $430 and the 3080 beats it. Sure, that one has 6 more gigabytes of VRAM, but you're not going to be using that card to play 4K. There's not much options right now. Just all the cards from last gen have been kind of discontinued or not produced anymore, so their prices has gone up. The only kind of upcoming competition to this card, maybe, as of filming this right now, I don't know when I'm going to release this, but you know, their 9060 or 9060 XTs slated to come out next. I don't know how performance wise I think they're going to stack up to the 3080, but I'm pretty confident that at this price, it's going to be a solid pickup that even if I'm not going to use the card right away, the value of it in this new market is going to hold. Like, it's going to take a while for this thing to depreciate lower than what I'm going to pay. Ooh, that was a scrape. Hey, how's it going? So I have a whole test rig in my car to test out the card.
Oh, like it powered through here?
Yeah, it powers through here, yep. Nope, I have monitored everything. Thanks for being able to meet up earlier, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
So I went on the website for this, and I've measured the card's length, and it should fit perfectly in here, but if they did not give the correct dimensions, even by a couple of millimeters, it might not fit, but we'll see.
Wow, tight fit then.
It is, oh, sweet, it fits.
Nice.
Are you the original owner of this card, by the way?
I am, yeah. Yeah, I got it back when that original first card shortage happened, right before it did. And I used it for like that 6-month period, and then I upgraded almost immediately to a 4070.
Okay. What made you want to upgrade to the 40 series card?
I think I was playing Dying Light, and I couldn't play it with the ray tracing on the flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
As that sounds. And I remember the price for the 4070 not being particularly high, at least compared to the 3080. So I figured I might as well. Doing me good so far. So. Well, it's the TI Super, so I guess it's pretty significantly better than the base.
Oh, it's not just a 4070. You got the TI Super version. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, those ones.
That makes a little bit more sense than just going from the 3080 to the 4070. That doesn't sound like much of a boost. This is a cool setup though. Like the test bench and everything?
Yeah, so I buy and sell, because I'm like the computer guy within my friend and family group.
Oh, nice.
Right now, with all the releases and all the cards being like pretty bad, and the tariffs is kind of screwing up the market, I'm just trying to pick up stuff because my friends and family are always coming to me like, hey, my stuff's getting old, can you help me find something?
Some of those prices for the 3080s were like 500, 600 bucks.
Those people have no idea what their hardware is worth.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Did anyone else hit you up for this card?
A couple people tried to get me to sell it for 200. I was like,
200? Okay.
Like, that's a little bit extreme for me.
Yeah, that's a little low.
And then a couple people actually just this week hit me up, and they were like, are you still selling this? I was like, I have a deal going on right now. If it falls through, I'll hit you up and let you know. So I figured the price is at least reasonable.
Yeah, when I saw your ad, because you had like no profile picture, no other sales and stuff, I was like,
That looks sus.
But I mean, when you gave me your address, I was like, okay. Normally, people who want to scam you, they'll do it like not at their home or
like a park or
something. So that you can't go back knocking on their door. So I was like, all right. I think everyone has to start somewhere selling stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
I guess I could add, because I actually planned to sell my 4070 because I actually got a 5080.
Oh, nice. Where'd you get that from?
Off Amazon. I got it right in that window where they were in stock, but not super. I mean, I got fucking, I got scammed. You got the post-tariff pricing, probably? Yeah. I was thinking about, I was like, no idea which way the tariffs are going to go and stuff. So I was like, might as well get it if I can. And I got it. So I'm actually going to, plan on selling my 4070 as well. Those have held on to their value like a lot. And yours is a super TI. Yeah. I was looking at them. People were selling, I don't think I'll sell it for 1,000, but people were selling them for 1,000. I was like, wow. People are selling 4090s. Those were 1,600 when they first came out. MSRP. Those are still going for like 2,000 2 years later. I saw a couple of those for $4,000. I was like, holy fuck. Well, for $4,000, you can just get a 5090. Why even get a 4090, right? I was looking at the price. I was like, what's the point? Hello? Yeah. But for the 4070 Ti Super, I wouldn't be surprised if you would be able to get like close to 600 or 700 for that thing used, which is kind of crazy. That is crazy. But I bought it for, I think like 800. I mean, if I can get that much money back on a card that I've had for a year or two, it feels weird, because I used to buy cards much less frequently. Yeah. But now it feels like if you want to play the latest games on the highest settings, you gotta really keep up with the times. Kind of a bummer, but I guess that's how it is now. Yeah, I mean, everything's looking good temperature wise, like low 70s, which is about what I would expect. Good FPS. I'm running the 4K optimized benchmark, mostly just looking for artifacts and stuff like that. I mean, I have no problems with this. Everything checks out. Okay. It ran, powered up, no problem. Yeah, it's got a really high score on the benchmark, so I'm good to go. So I guess one thing is the I used an aftermarket, or like a not aftermarket, but like a outside of the box software to turn off the LED because I just hated.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if that's permanent or.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm okay with that, and I can figure it out. What do you know what software you use?
It was
like OpenRGB or something like that.
Yeah, actually, I think it was OpenRGB.
Okay. Or Signal RGB.
I remember the icon is like it's like a color wheel.
Okay.
That probably doesn't. I could actually, if you want to wait, I could go look because I still have it on my PC.
It's fine. If anything, you're selling it at a very a good price that I wouldn't even mind. For the most part, I care about the performance, not the aesthetics. So
yeah, I mean, I try and usually get the PNY ones that just don't have any RGB.
Yeah,
the
plain black ones. Yeah,
I prefer that much more than I hate the RGB. So
let me get you your cash. So here is, you said 330.
Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
20 and 10. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And nice meeting you. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't shit the bed as soon as you get it there.
Yep, for sure. I'm gonna stress test it more when I get home, but now that it's in my hands, I don't expect to get a refund or anything.
Okay.
It worked, it's on me now. That's
right.
used, so.
Good luck.
All right, take it easy. All right, here is the card. This thing is a beast. The test bench was able to handle it. Now I gotta do the more extended test, just to make sure it is for sure good to whatever home it ends up going to. So let's head home. Are we heading home or are we getting something to eat?
Ivers.
You want Ivers of all places? All right, we're gonna go get to Ivers and then we're gonna go home. All right, time for the longer test. Yeah, let me show you how tight the fit of this was. So trying to go directly in, it's not gonna work because it definitely hits on this side. So the trick is always to go in diagonally and then rotate. And then it slots right in. But yeah, running down the length of the card. There used to be fans here and I removed them in anticipation for fitting this card. And you can see the card has kind of like that sharp end there at that part down here of the shroud. So this definitely would have hit the fans if I did not take them out. But yeah, I'm glad it just worked out and fit. All right, OCCT. As usual, 3D standard, 3D adaptive VRAM, get that going for 24 hours. All right, present day Danny here, back to wrap up the video. The 3080 ended up passing the 24-hour stress test with no issues. And I still have it here with me 3 months after picking it up. I have not yet handed it off to a family member or friend yet. My prediction still holds true though. As of today, the going prices on these have not depreciated below what I paid for it, and I think it'll be a while until it actually does. $330 was a really good price. I do want to make another video with this, comparing it to the 9060 XT 16GB, which I talked about at the beginning and throughout the video, because this card definitely shook up the market on release. This beats out a lot of secondhand cards when it comes to performance per dollar, which is kind of unheard of. Usually you expect to get better value going with used parts, but the RTX 3080 is still a bit more powerful raw rasterization wise though. But the conundrum is this is only 10 gigs of video memory. Well, there are 12 gig models, but those I found are usually overpriced and not as worth it. These are the value play here. But yeah, this only has 10 gigs of video memory, whereas this has 16 gigs. So it comes down to your preference. You know, do you want more raw power or more video memory? Even if it might not have the power to use all of that as of right now anyways. Which one would you all choose? But all right, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. As always, let me know down in the comments below if you've picked up any good PC hardware deals recently. I always love hearing about your good hauls. Hope you all enjoyed and found this video either helpful or entertaining in one way or another. I want to thank you all as always for watching and for continuing to support the channel. Shout out to the channel members and the super gifters as always for their above and beyond support. Be safe out there, and I'll see you all down in the comments as well as the next stream and or video. Bye.